Everyone knows about two-wheel racing. Everybody knows about four-wheel racing. But what about three-wheel racing? Yeah, three wheels matter.
Hell yeah, three wheels.
Three-wheeling around the world. Here we are at the grandstand. We're all ready to go.
The entertainment and the love you get from this sport.
Hello, three-wheelers, live with three-wheeling. We have an ambassador program.
They are so focused on this sidecar racing, and I'm in awe of them.
Are we about to witness TT history being made again?
If you're really keen and you want to get involved in the promotion of our great sport, then become an ambassador. Take photos and post them on our fan page. We have such a great sport, and it's all the personalities and all the friendships that we have and all the families that are involved.
All right, three-wheelers, wherever you are, we're going to have a good show for you tonight. Okay, before I introduce the guests, you guys go ahead. Give me the fingers. Come on. There we go. Yeah, three wheels matter.
Three wheels matter.
Yeah. We have to get it on here now. Oh, this is going to be a good one, all right. So right to my right, I have Ryan Crow. Right next to him is his little bro, Callum Crow. And we don't have the dad here, but they're from a famous sidecar racing family, Nick Crow, right?
Yeah.
But we do have some of Nick's action videos ready for you guys. But so why don't we start get into it right away? But the first thing I must say is that these guys are quick. They come from a fast family, right? I write it down here. The first TT, is this correct?
Yeah.
Right? Now
Yeah.
he's the driver here, this one, right? That's the passenger here, Callum, these young guys here. But look at this. 113, spot 53. The first TT, the first, the third lap on the first time you bet out on race TT.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
One lap practice, then it was on the second lap of the race. So yeah, our third lap round the circuit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So how did that feel when you get through?
It didn't feel like we were pushing too hard, to be honest. We were still learning our way around, but obviously it was frustrating because we only got one lap of practice before we were sent down Bray Hill. So yeah, it was frustrating, and the pressure was building up every time. Mr. Thompson would come on the tannoy and say, practice is cancelled tonight, and due to the weather, it's no fault of his own. But yeah, it was. Yeah, pressure after pressure every night is piled on you a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you got a well-known family name, the Crows here. So you have to be fast, right? That kind of puts a bit of pressure on you there, right?
Yeah, it did. To be honest, I didn't want it to, but it did.
But it's a nice pressure though. Everybody knows. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody just wants you to do well, but you just kind of got to not let the pressure get to you too much. But.
Well, yeah. Well, I got you guys. We have that little video after a little while here.
Yeah.
When you guys came in, rode in from Park Fermi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to show that after a little while.
Yeah.
The sound's not too good because it was a bike right in back of us. Remember, rubbing and revving.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But I was excited. I get excited. I saw you guys coming in. I was excited. Everybody was. So that's a great little video, even though it sounds a little bit off. It's really a good one. But one thing we have to do here. I got to do this right because look to my left here. What do we got? We have some guys over here. What are they doing over there? I don't know. What are you guys up to? Huh?
Well, got Big Will. He's the wagon driver. He's the big driver, and then Dale, the mechanic. He's the man on the spanners at the minute. So
sounds like you're getting sacked, Dale.
If there's one more mess up, he is going. He's only next to what?
Don't know what you're on about, Dale.
Never blown an engine up.
Never blown a motor up. No.
The most reliable engines out there.
Yep.
No.
Will, you've got your truck, haven't you?
Never broke down. Never blew.
Hasn't that? Except the generator.
Set on fire. Dodgy. That's a dodgy Honda engine.
Honda.
Who would have one?
4 cylinders.
We've got one Honda in the fleet and it doesn't work.
Just let us down, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's the whole reason we went to try and really this generator. Just wouldn't work.
Best
Yeah.
lawnmower engine.
Yeah, these guys are. What did you talking? See, we're getting these guys in. It's your show, but we're already getting them in here, and they're already trying to, take over. I can see.
No, it's trying to take over.
Look at them.
Hey, well.
Look at that. Look at they've been practicing too.
Oh,
See
yeah.
how good they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys right there. But right, okay. So we're talking about the first thing here with a great TT the two guys had. Of course, that 113. I got to look at that again. Spot 53 miles per hour. Right, the third lap and all that. Well, how did you guys? Were you guys hanging around? You must have been there. Were you guys there when they came in?
I wasn't at the grad with the first lap of practice. What was your first lap time? 105?
109.
109. I was at work, but we weren't working. We were just sat there by the radio, craning, listening to it. And as soon as that came in, you knew it was going to be something special for race day. And then I was at the Cregna Bar watching on race day. So you could hear that triumph coming for miles.
Oh yeah, we got. Hey folks, I'm talking to camera. Boy, we got some goodies there for you on that. I mean, the sound of that, right? Well, that is like
She's a screamer.
Whoa!
She's a
Yeah,
screamer.
we got that.
I'm pretty sure I am half deaf now from.
Oh yeah.
Look, jeez.
Yeah.
I should have got some proper earplugs made up. I only had some. I shouldn't be saying it, but
Joinery ones.
I steal them out of Haven Holmes' cupboard. I do. I sing handful every couple of months. So like you
got ringing in your ears, eh?
Yeah,
You can right after that. I know. I got that too, but that's a different story. I won't go into that. I got ringing all the time. I mean, but nobody's there. It's ringing all.
No, the main concern is the poor single glazed glass going down through Kurt Michael.
Yeah.
That's what we felt sorry for. Yeah. Surprised nobody had a cracked window.
Yeah.
the sound of it
It was good.
Well,
I think it was the loudest bike there.
Yeah.
It was near the Norton anyway. It was up there.
I was going to ask you. You guys, we were talking the other day too. Was there anybody else running the Triumph?
Yeah. There was Mark Codd. He's an Irish fella.
God, yeah, Mark, yeah.
He's they have an Irishman with a Triumph in it, and there's Roy Townsley. He's got a Triumph in a MR equipped chassis, but yeah, we're the only one with the Triumph in the LCR HCR chassis.
Yeah. Your dad raced the LCR, didn't he? When did he start off with something?
He started off in an Irishman.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, he was on an Irishman with the Thundercat in it, the old Yamaha 600 carbed engine. Then he went to a DMR. No, he didn't. He had an Irishman and he put Hondas in it. Then he went to a DMR with a Honda. Well, he was Honda ever since then, really. But then he did get an LCR in 2007. Yeah, that's the one he broke.
What made you guys decide to go on the Triumph rather than say the Honda?
Well, I wasn't there. My old man and one of our main sponsors, Dave Hudsworth at Hudsworth Flooring, they were sat at Silver Bridge watching the Supersport race. I think it was before the Sidecar race, and Gary Johnson won on Smith's Triumph 675, and the old man thought, that might work in a sidecar, but then he went up and he spoke to Smith's Triumph and John Trigger. He sadly passed away, but he was saying, it should work. It should work. So we took it under ourselves to try it. It seems to be working.
Well, it sounds like to me, with that result, that you guys look like you're going to be sticking with that then for some time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we've put a lot of effort into making it work like it is.
Yeah.
You can't just...
But all these things here now, talking about the engines and that, of course, in the chassis, because really, there's such a specialized, I say, stress at on the TT course that is inherent to racing there, that really you need to fine tune and to tweak, constantly be tweaking.
Yeah.
You just can't pull something off the shelf
No.
or something from the short circuit
Yeah.
and expect to be able to perform at a high level. It's not possible, right?
Yeah. No, it's different, isn't it? Because like going off the 3 wheels, going to 2 wheels. Honda with that RC, what's it called? RCV something. That MotoGP spec bike that they use in the senior and stuff.
Yeah.
It's never going to win the TT, is it? It's
No.
it's too fast and too light. It just doesn't work really. I don't think it'll ever beat a good BMW or something around here. But at a short circuit, it'll clean the floor. You don't wipe the floor with them, but
Not around
here.
this place.
No.
And it did okay. You guys, well, how we're going to get in. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But one of the things we're going to be talking about too is what I refer to as the baby TT, right? You know what that is? The Southern 100.
Yeah.
And but we have a little clip we're going to show everybody on that too. But we can talk a little bit more about that. But how do you find the actual track different from the? Obviously, we have it's much longer than the Southern 100, and you have all these climbs, the hills involved and all that. But insofar as the actual road, I guess is it about the same width?
It doesn't feel as wide. It doesn't feel as wide. It will be in certain places just as wide, but it's like 700's like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
It's like you're bouncing around all so tight together. But the TT, it's like a rally. You're on your own. You've got the whole track to yourself, unless you catch someone. But if you catch someone, you're going to pass them, aren't you? You've caught them up 10 seconds. You're gonna carry on going. They are going to drag behind you, but you've still got a clear track ahead of you.
Yeah.
As at 700, you're all chucked into the corner at one time. So
yeah.
No, Southern's now the Southern's a lot smoother than it was. But I never did it when it was bumpy. But I know from speaking to people, it used to be 10 times worse than it is now. And I thought it was fairly rough.
Do you dead race down there? I imagine.
Yeah. The old man, he did a fair few wins around the 700.
Yeah.
I think he did have a lap record at one point. He was close to having a 100-mile-an-hour lap, but he rolled off at I think what's it called, Castdown Corner, the bridge. Just before the start finish straight. Yeah, that's it. He rolled off down there.
He was catching a back mark on him and just sat behind him to go across the line so he went past him.
Yeah. We're hoping that the Southern's on.
Yeah, do a Manx 700.
Yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
If they don't open the borders, I hope they do run.
Yeah. I'm in a discussion about that now. Well, we love the guys down at the Southern 100, the club there, down there. They do an amazing job. We call it the friendly races. It is.
Yeah,
it's really well organized, and it's exciting racing because everybody's shoulder to shoulder, and it's
it's always
an all-out free for all.
It's always a good night out on the Thursday too.
Oh yeah.
In the town square.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
That's what we look forward to the most.
Yeah. Get the race done as fast as you can.
I have a picture of you doing, down there in the George, right?
Yeah.
A couple of years doing that.
Yeah.
Doing the three-wheeling sign down there after we were down there. We were all.
Oh no, we don't drink, Chris. We don't drink, Chris.
We don't drink.
We're athletes.
In
our own right.
Not in the ginger.
That's a good one. No, here I am because it really is great racing and good partying going on down there. And a nice little town, Castletown.
Good group of friends.
Yeah,
it's a big family, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. So, all right, well, that's pretty good. You guys have anything else right at the meeting to think about the TT? Well, we can put up our first video.
Yeah, stick video on.
Snippet video.
Go on.
That's going to trigger stuff.
Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah, this is the one now. I'm saying, and I caught you guys right in Park Fermi after they had come in from that
race A.
What was the fast? Well, I say record. It was a record because it was the fastest
Newcomers.
lap for any newcomer, was it?
Yeah, fastest lap
So-
for the newcomer driver passenger
Yeah.
as a pairing.
Oh, as a pairing.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tremendous. Well, there it is there. Wow. Who the hell's that good-looking guy in the middle there? That's Go
The hell.
ahead, put it on. It's all right. Oh, you got it. Right. You guys up for a little interview?
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys want?
Yeah.
Want to get your dad?
Yeah.
We get him too? We'll have a bit of an interview, Nick?
Sorry?
You up for a little interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the boys, with a big thing here for him, hey? Number 5. Beautiful. Come on around, guys. Yeah. How do you feel now? You exhausted, huh? Come on, Nick, around here. I'll go in the middle here. There we go. There we go. Right? So, Ryan Callum and Dad here is a great coach, eh? How do you feel, Dad? I feel really good.
Yeah, proudest dad here by far.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Very first TT, fifth place, on a bike that they said they couldn't do 3 laps.
Yeah.
Proved everything wrong. You know, to do that performance in your first ever TT with only doing 1 lap of practice is unheard of. And
Amazing.
what an achievement. Proud of it.
Yeah, great. And, you know, it makes it even better, you know. We're all local here, eh?
Yeah.
Local lads here, huh?
Yeah. Great. And look at the age of them. 10 young lads.
See, it's a rough sport for our viewers that are new to the sport. And Cal, show your hand there. Show them what. Yeah. And those are the sort of things that happen all the time, right, Nick?
Yeah. Well, they had a big kind of a moment up at Rencullen when the air got under the bike, and I think it maybe just caught his hand.
Is that what it was?
So.
How's the adrenaline running off you? You hurt that?
No.
Huh? Yeah. Anything you guys have to say about the conditions and about, you know, how you felt during the race? You must have felt confident.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Anything else?
Bigger conditions all the way around. I think it was a bit windy on the mountain, but
Yeah.
you get to a point where the hand went numb. Trying to hold the throttle. So listen to where the throttle position is. So that, mega job by him. Not a full throttle. Mega. And that's the better team.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm so happy for you guys, you know, and for Dad too as well, you know. Again, being locals, and you guys are so. How old are you guys now?
I'm 23. He's 19.
See? Wow. I mean, I thought they were a bit older than that, to be honest with you, Nick. You know. Of course, for our viewers that we have here is, you know, Dad, of course, is Nick. But he's one of our all-time champions. You know, it's a amazement to the core, right? Okay, guys, what do we say? We get the 3-wheeling sign. Congratulations, guys. There we go. There we go. Next line.
Cheers, guys.
All right, cheers now. What do you think? That was the first time I saw
Chris,
that.
I look rough there.
You look like you were going to cry.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, yeah.
Callum was in tears.
Yeah.
I look rough there, Chris.
Yeah. That was good. I like that. You know what? Well, you know, because of the bikes in the background there, right?
Yeah.
You can hit, but I liked it, didn't you?
Yeah,
I liked
good,
it anyway.
yeah.
But you could just feel the emotion.
You know, I can't remember anything from that.
There I am getting excited again.
Yeah.
I get excited, dude.
Oh, yeah, I get excited too.
Again.
I've never seen that before.
Just going through, just seeing you guys
Yeah.
doing what you did, and the all the adrenaline pumping and everything. Because you come in from that, you're on you kind of way up.
Oh,
there,
you're
aren't
well
you?
up there, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Your dad was too. You could see him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had I forget who it was now. He said he was stood next to the old man. I said he said he was surprised he could see his screen on his phone because he was shaking that much. His phone was rattling out of his hand, but I think he was more nervous than we were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was good experience.
Yeah.
Never seen that video before. It was good to see it.
You don't remember things like that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, we'll keep things moving along here, but now that I think this is a good time, and we'll put up one of your dad's wins, right? Because we just saw him up there, so we'll put up on the 2008 win for Nick.
Over the line goes
19 minutes 57 seconds, 113 miles an hour. 1948, 114, a little bit quicker for Nick Crow as they go into the top of Bray Hill and down the other side together. It's a sidecar train, and Nick Crow closing. You can see that Molly is wide. That sidecar takes up the whole road, and you have to take the racing line. There is only one racing line, especially on the faster bits of the TT course, and the sidecar's as wide as a car. It's so difficult to pass through Quarter Bridge, sliding round. It's the only way they'll turn corners. This is it. Crow's alongside him as they run out towards Braddon. He's shut the door on Molly to make sure it's a firm pass. Now moving out to take the racing line into the first left, slow in. Gently round, and now on the gas. Watch it slide. It has to do that or it'll be off. It's the only way they turn corners, as we say. So Nick Crow leads Dave Molyneux up the Ballahutchin. Honda leads Suzuki. As this battle continues, Dave Molyneux didn't enjoy being passed, doesn't want to be behind Nick Crow. 11 there is Phil Dongworth at Union Mills, 6th going over the start-finish line, and about 11 seconds behind Steve Norbury. 4th is Claffey by some 2 seconds, and they're still at it over Ballacry. Nick Crow with Dave Molyneux tucked right in, getting the benefit of a tow. He's in the slipstream. Is he shaping up to pass? The body language says yes. He's weaving from side to side. Here it comes. Can he repass and get the lead back on the road? It's only a question of honour. They're 10 seconds apart. He needs to get in front of him if he's going to stand a chance of pulling out 10 seconds again and putting himself back in contention. But as you saw, it just didn't happen there. Right down through the gearbox now. They know how hard it is just to finish here. Look at Dave Molyneux coming round signpost all over the shop into Bedstead, chasing after Nick Crow and Mark Cox, tucking down as they go for breaks. They're almost there. It's almost over. We're talking about the last few hundred yards of this. Out from under the trees for the second time in 3 days. The checkered flag is raised and it's waiting for Nick Crow and Mark Cox. Dave Molyneux has a much better result than he had on Saturday when he didn't get much further than this. And now Nick Crow and Mark Cox bring it in for the celebrations at the end of the second victory of the week.
I know, it's great. I knew all I had to do was try and catch Dave on the road, and all I do is try and keep him behind me then for the rest of the race. You know, I knew it'd be hard to pull himself 10 seconds back, but he did try his best. It was whopping and changing there for a bit, and there was even touching the fairings and all sorts going on out there. You know, it was like short circuit and CT, but I think it gave everybody something to watch. I think, but it was really good.
Wow, what do you say about that?
It was a good race, that, wasn't it?
I want a race like that.
Yeah, you guys grabbing the limelight already there.
Yeah.
That's on the top of your heads, huh? little guys back in those days.
I used to remember it when you used to hear them come to Glenmona, not Glenmona, Cronkney Mona. Used to be, you'd start running down then. Everybody would start running down to the winners enclosure then. I remember that.
Yeah. That was a double year
Yeah.
for
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
for Nick, was it?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Dan and Mark,
yeah. That's a year to remember then. In your family of racing.
Oh,
that you have down there, right? But you know that reminds me, the great champions that we have in sidecar racing that are local. Well, that's amazing, isn't it?
Oh,
We
yeah.
see, you know, you have Molly, you have your dad, but then you have Dan Sale. These are the older. Who else we have a lot of other guys. You know, you had even Darren.
Yeah,
Darren. I'm just talking. I don't want to lose. Forget any of the guys. I'm getting back to the old. Then we have a whole young crop coming up like you guys too now.
Yeah.
But we say we because I feel like I'm local. I talk like
you're local.
Yeah, I talk like
Go on,
you're local.
I mean, the American accent is still there, but you're local.
Yeah, I'm local. So I speak in those terms. And so it's great to see. That's what I said too when I came across, to see you guys. What a great you know, a lap that you had, and to see, you know, our local guys take on the best in the world, huh?
So, and
They
you
do
gotta
so
go
well.
in, go in at the deep end.
Whoa, yeah.
That's what they say.
What it is, for a small place, we over there, we live and breathe the races and the sidecar racing.
Yeah, so that's all we think about. That's all we do. Live, breathe, eat it.
Yeah, but they come from all over the world, and look at what you guys can do. Just starting right off.
Yeah, it is
on
good
our-
racing against world champions and stuff like that. It's good being on the same line as them.
Yeah, yeah. So what? Now we keep going on about that great lap that you did. Now, what place did you guys have in that race? In the race, how did you place?
Fifth.
Was it sixth?
Fifth place.
Yeah, fifth place. Yeah.
Fifth place.
Yeah.
Oh, fifth. Wow.
Yeah, fifth
So,
place.
so you're already smelling the podium, hey?
Oh,
Huh?
it was about.
What does it smell like?
I think
I
it's
guess
like
got the sniffer dog out here. Hey?
How far away was it? A
Somewhere.
minute and a half or something.
Yeah, from Peter.
From Alan. Was it Peter Allen? I can't
Peter.
remember that race.
Peter was. I don't know. Well, it would have been nice to have a full week of practice, one race, and then another race. It would have been that would have been great, but just didn't turn out. And then this pandemic of COVID has stopped us doing it for 2 years, hasn't it?
Mm.
So,
Well, here now, let's go. Because I mentioned that when we were talking too. I'm glad you brought that subject up again, going back to 2019, the weather that we had.
Yeah.
I mean, it was horrendous, and the amount, you know, it's enough pressure as it is for everyone. And I mean, when I say that the weather was I'm talking about, I mean, with a capital C.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, you know, we have years, right? What about you guys over there? What do you say? Was that pretty? Was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was
probably
horrendous.
one of the worst years we've had for a while, anyway.
There's only was it 2 nights of practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the year before, where you couldn't have asked for a better 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The year before.
Oh yeah, the year
Every
before it was
night on
like,
time.
Yeah.
oh, it felt like we were in the tropics.
yeah.
And then we just got that one. It was rain.
But what made it worse,
Fog.
2019, was in the daytime, weather wasn't too bad.
Practice
And then, and then it got to about 3,
Yeah.
4 o'clock, and then it started just
Yeah.
going downhill.
coming in every
It's like,
afternoon. didn't it?
oh, you know, you go up there in the morning, you spend all day at the paddock, and it's, you know, it's clear enough. You know, it's ideal, really. It's not too hot, not too cold. And then it gets 3 or 4 o'clock, and then you'd look
Wait.
outside the awning, and it'd be bouncing down, it'd be foggy. You couldn't see the control tower. It was like,
They did well to get all the races done though.
they did do well. To be fair, it was a good job.
We needed early morning practice year. That's what
Yeah.
we needed last year. Well,
Yeah,
2019.
2 years
yeah.
ago.
I wonder if they would ever bring that back.
Yeah, so I mean, even though you live here, this is what the whole thing is. You guys born, live here, and that.
Weather's like this every day anyway, isn't it?
How many laps you had, you know, on the bike, you know, in total?
In total,
Yeah,
if you
including the
include
practice.
the parade lap I did in what year was that?
16.
2016. Me and my cousin Jason Crow, we did a parade lap around it, but that was still slow. You know, it's still a parade lap, but we still opened it up now and again where we could. But it's not a practice lap, really, is it? It's just you get stuck behind bikes, or you're looking out for bikes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
But I think that would be 5 complete laps. No. Yeah, 5 I would have done, yeah.
5.
5.
Yeah.
One of them a visit round, and one of them a practice and 3 races.
Yeah, but I mean, here it is. We were talking about this too. That lap, again, we keep talking about it because it was so amazing. But it wasn't that many years ago. If you were running laps like that, you would have won the TT.
Yeah. You know, it's mental to think like that, isn't it? It's mental.
I mean, you'd have to tie them together, obviously. but-
Yeah, obviously you've got a lot of improvements as well from that time to now.
Yeah.
Like the circuit's had a lot of improvements, you know, makes it
Yeah.
smoother and faster. But yeah, it was. Yeah, if that track was back then.
Well, it's just like that in all sports, though. Things you can't take one era to the other and really
No,
compare
but-
them. It's like,
Plus, we would have been too young anyway.
yeah. Yeah. Well, what? Okay, now, you guys are young guys. We're gonna see you up on the podium. We're gonna see you up on. No, I'm gonna be happy doing that. I just thought of that. I give out all the goodies.
Yeah.
Up there. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
We'll get the
I'm gonna
umbrellas.
have fun. You gotta shake my hand.
Yeah, not only shake your hand.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm looking forward to that now.
We're booking a date then, are we?
When's it going to happen?
Well, what's the date then?
Oh, good, whatever. Yeah.
You just let us know.
No, you guys have to tell me which race you're gonna win.
We need to get them virtuals out of the way, don't we?
Right? Hey? And then we have a party.
Oh,
we gotta have a party. Come up here.
Back up here.
Back here.
No,
Get back up here, we'll have a party.
We will
Get the pizzas out.
We will destroy this place.
Yeah, we will have a. I tell you what. Well, you guys haven't been out on my. Well, for all the viewers around the world, you know, I got my own train railway here. I got my own railway. You're in Virginia.
Yeah,
I think we'd have it upside
I think
down.
I'm kidding that the guys.
No, it's real. It's
I'm my
real.
own railway.
And you've got your own lake with boats,
Yeah.
party boats.
Yeah, I got party boats. I got. Yeah, you go through a 40-foot tunnel
Yeah.
to get to the boats. Remember? Right?
Do you?
Yeah, we're gonna have one hell of a party there. Now you guys,
Right.
you know, you may take a swim. That's
yeah.
We get
Everybody has to wear life jackets
get
when they're
plenty of-
drinking around.
plenty of drink.
I tell you the other thing that I got. Right? You guys coming? Yeah.
yeah.
They're in.
Oh, yeah.
But I
Plenty of Guinness.
I got like I call it a
Plenty of,
royal coach.
Which is
I got
that
a little
one?
bar in it. You guys win. You guys don't have to win right away.
Or
Yeah,
do-
as long as you get
or
on the
do we-
podium, I say then they can go in the VIP coach.
Yeah.
You know, we got like a little bar in that.
Which one's
You
that?
guys can
What's
go
that?
back and forth. Right?
What, down the garden?
Yeah.
What coach?
Okay, coach. You get in the coach. You sit in it, and then you're gonna be enclosed. You're gonna be like your little doors. You walk in. You sit here, and he sits there, and in the middle is like a little bar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
That's just gonna
Well,
make,
this is what it's gonna be.
make me want to win it
We're
even
not
more.
we're not holding back. And like I say, as long as you guys get up to the podium, well, that's okay. No.
Well, so we have to get on the podium.
As long as you get. You know.
We're not allowed to
Okay,
go
I'll
in the
make it
coach.
the top 6.
Oh, well, let's go in that coach now.
I'll make it the top 6.
Yeah.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, all right. I don't want to put too much pressure on you here. And you can go in the VIP,
Yeah.
coach. Have a few.
Gotta be on the podium.
You gotta tell what you
VIP
want. Now,
coach.
what do you want? You want a whiskey and what do you want?
Plenty of vodka.
What is it? What's that vodka called?
Oh, I can't remember that. Any just
Icelandic vodka.
Oh yeah.
and tropical orange juice, Coca-Cola, and ice, and we'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. No, what we're gonna do is, for all of our guys that are watching, when are we gonna have the TT? But when we do have it, we're gonna have everybody up here on Mad Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna have everybody. We'll have a big party out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We'll
agree.
have all the cameras rolling and everything too.
Touch
Have a
wood.
good time.
2022.
All right. Oh, enough of that now. So, what can we talk about? Oh, we're talking about racing. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, okay, here. Let's go on and put the next video up.
Yeah.
What we
Let's do
got?
the next one. This is a hot baby here. This
Cool.
is you guys. All the talking we've been doing about you guys, what you did in that first race 2019. Here it is. they think that.
It's good, isn't it?
No, that was really good.
Gets me all sweaty palms all.
Does it make you want to do it again? That's the question. Hey?
You don't have to watch that to make you want to do it again. You just have to do it again.
Shut up.
You just keep going. We can keep going and going. You keep going.
Just quick fuel stop and do another 3.
Jesus. Well, I tell you what, just watching that, it's an adrenaline rush. You know, I'm going, you guys, when you come off, you could tell that you were like, you know, and that little clip that we got, I like that. I keep going, you know, it was a little bit, again, the sound was a bit off, but it was true. I mean, this is, we caught you guys right then, you get off there.
Literally just got off the bike, didn't we?
Yeah, you just got off. And your hand was
You still see all the red faces and sweaty heads.
Yeah. Wow. That was something. Now I guess to ask you guys, do you have any favorite part of the TT? Is there something from an enjoyment standpoint? Now you probably don't see too much.
Yeah, I think the most entertaining bits from Ginger Old Ramsey, because I don't know, it's just rough.
No.
I think that's my favourite bit, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah,
I know everybody says that. That's
I think
rough
it is.
times there.
Yeah, because it's proper raw. You're bouncing everywhere, your head's everywhere. I don't know, it just is, I suppose.
You like that, huh?
That's far from my favourite, but anyway.
He's taking the hits, this guy.
Well, you go down there, you're lock to lock, and you're in a straight
both
line.
taking-
It's just
But you're both taking the freaking hits.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
he's alright. He's got the comfy bit, really.
No, he can
sitting on
move a bit
fiberglass.
more than you can. That's the problem.
My favourite bit is probably from the start of Ballacrane all the way to through Kirkmike to Black Bridge. Probably that's my favourite bit.
Liar. It's from Union Mills to Balcrane because you do nothing.
Yeah, that is that's my favourite bit. Through likes of Hanleys and stuff.
Well, now we got you that nice video. You guys can relive it all the time.
I will be watching that every night.
Every night before bed.
Yeah.
I remember the build up.
Bedtime story.
the build up before
Grab,
TT.
grab.
Your missus was going nuts because every single night it'd be on board lap. And it'd be repetitive. I don't know, 3 or 4 laps a night. You know, watching Ben and Tom's, then watching Molly's laps and the old man's laps. She's just watching onboard laps all the time. She'd go nuts all the time. You turn that off. All I hear out of your phone is bikes and bikes this and bikes
but
that.
you don't understand. It's an addiction.
It is,
It is what it is.
Addiction, it's a way of life. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a commitment.
No, that's what I keep saying. It's like I got involved in sport and all because I could see. Because I was a sportsman when I was younger. I didn't get into all that, but I was pretty accomplished in some sports and that sort of thing. And I like motorsport. But when I got here and I saw you guys, I went, "Whoa! You're taking me on a whole different planet." You know what I'm saying?
Well, you are going back into the sports world, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you're getting Chris Bowman. Announce it yourself what you're going to do on the 14th. Announce it.
Tell the world
what you're going to do.
You're going to do.
No!
Yeah,
no!
Tell them.
Oh, they're putting the pressure on me now.
There's no going back.
Oh no! This is what it is. We got hey, cut. Edit this thing. They got me here. They kind of get. Now I am. Jesus, I'm sweating now.
Sweaty palms.
I just talk, man. Look, you guys. Really, I'm a big talker, but I really can't really do that.
I know you will.
Well, you can. I've got some levers for you. Chris Bowman is making his Sidecar
debut
debut
on the 14th. They're going out to Derby
on 14th.
Me and you are going to break that record.
You see, that's what it is. Okay, anybody doesn't know what's going on here? Just explain it to them because I'm shaking now.
No, you've got to explain it. Then you've got to do it.
I'll explain it.
Okay, he's explaining it. He's
Chris Bowman is going to make his Sidecar debut with Ryan Crowe at Derby Motordrome on the 14th of March at track day.
No, it's not the 14th now.
Is it?
No, it's the 19th. It's just a sidecar test day.
19th of March.
Just 3 wheels.
Whoa.
And
What's the 19th?
Yeah.
How many days do I have to live?
Oh, the 19th. Oh, I've got a meal booked on the 19th. I'm taking the kids out on the 19th.
But you know what? everybody's trying to line up to get me. I don't know why.
But we're
You all
going
want
to get
me.
you.
You're the ones going to do it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's
All
on
right.
here now.
Okay, stay tuned, folks, for that one. I
No
think.
editing this out either. I'm not trying to edit this out.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so we're not actually the only people here that are freewheelers, though, are we?
The mechanic. No, the driver.
Yeah.
He has.
Well, tell us your story.
Go on, yeah.
Not much, really.
What have you done?
The day you decided.
I jumped on with him once after never ever being on a sidecar, not even riding him through the paddock. Decided to jump on the back of him around Derby. It was good fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good fun. It was good fun.
You know what it is? I tell you what he's doing is he's trying to give me a sales pitch to do it.
Yeah, no, it was really good. He looked after me. I didn't fall out.
You sure?
I've never felt off one.
What about your Anglesey trip? He went to Anglesey.
Oh yeah,
He went to
we
Anglesey.
did the Anglesey trip.
Yeah, the Anglesey trip was good.
That was
Tell me about the core.
I did a
core.
lot.
You've got to build a core
I
up.
did a lot of core building.
How did you do it though?
On that job?
What did you do with your core building?
At the bar.
He was supposed to be passenger in a sidecar. But he got sacked
Oh,
because his core wasn't strong enough. So then, so he had to build his core up with Guinness.
It was an old air-cooled Suzuki 1200. The platform was made out of a sheet of ply.
Marine ply, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't grippy.
Good ply though.
The footholds were a bit battened, just screwed in the corner. You couldn't feel. I'd never been to the circuit. I'd never seen the bike. Never met the fella driving. Thought it was a good idea. We did the first practice, and I decided.
No, tell her when it broke down at the hairpin.
Yeah.
He just decided to pull in halfway around the circuit, nowhere near the paddock or the pit lane. So we walked back.
No, we pulled over on the grass.
Oh yeah,
another fella
broke down at the same, or pulled in at the same place, and we sort of swapped passengers at the side of the
and then you
circuit.
went and built your core.
But then,
And then I decided to retire then and go to the pub.
I remember that because I was riding with Mike Jackson at the time.
Yeah, you were doing the championship.
And I've never experienced anyone. Me and Jack were riding around. And next thing you know, I see Big Will sat there on the side of the track with his thumb out like this.
He was wanting to ride home.
I was just wanting to live back to the paddock.
Hitching a ride.
Yeah. But yeah, we decided to call it a day on that race meeting.
Ever since you've been building the core back
I
up.
have. I've pretty much that was I retired that day and went to the pub.
Yeah, it was good crack.
Well, it was a good weekend anyway. It was a good experience.
Trying to
good
talk
laugh.
me into it is what it is. Well, what about your other mate there?
I've never been crazy enough to get on the side.
No, you were going to do
All he
it.
does is spanning work, huh?
He got
Is that what
close.
you're
He
doing?
got close to it.
I nearly did.
We were out testing,
Oh,
and it was his. I said to
It
Dale,
was my turn up next, wasn't it?
Yeah, I said to Dale, put your levers
Chain
on.
come off.
Let me do this this thing job. Blah blah blah. So we went out and we come. Unfortunately, Dale was waiting at the side of the track with his levers on. We had a problem with the sprocket.
Oh.
Yeah, so we couldn't carry on for the day. But poor Dale missed out on his ride. But I think he was better off that day because I was going to teach him a lesson that day. Because he seems to reckon that passenger is easy.
Oh,
He will try and throw you out the back. He tried to throw me out the back once.
he won't.
I
if I'm
scuffed
not
my
on it.
boots up. Well, actually, they weren't even my boots. Someone else's, but I wrecked them.
We've had the boss from Haven Homes out on the sidecar before.
Oh yeah.
Billy.
Oh.
Haven Homes has been on the side of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you'll be right, Chris.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
didn't you
this
take
is
your
a good.
man out?
Here's a good place now, right? Well, because all this that we're talking about would be happening up at Derby. Now, for those that don't know Derby, our viewers, that's up at the north, right in the neighborhood of you guys, and that's an old airfield, right? And that's where they do all the they're practicing, but you have your own little championship up there too, don't you?
Centre
How did you guys do?
Centre championship. There's
How did you guys do in that this year? It's been it was spotty because the COVID Messed things up too much there.
It didn't affect us over there at that time, no. But we didn't finish three races. We didn't finish.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can't remember what place we had.
Well, we went down there. There was 2 races, I think. You won both of them. When we filmed up there.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah, that
day.
We did. Yeah, we finished every day that day. Yeah.
That
was good that
both
weekend.
races that day. Because we're going to go ahead and we're going to play. But that's what these guys are wanting to do is to sacrifice me up at this place called Derby.
Give me
You know what I mean? That's what these guys way up there in the north.
I know.
They have all these. You know, it's kind of like what do they say? Like they're going to sacrifice me on a plate, like that's what it is. You know,
they're sacrificing.
You know,
there's nothing to heal there.
You'll find yourself being reborn.
Well, you guys are weird up there, anyways. Oh, really? No, really. If you haven't been here, you see, I'm on one side of the mountain, and they're on the other side. You have to go over the mountains. You go down to these guys, these Derby nuts out there.
We are weird.
It's the lead. I think there's too much lead in the water down there.
We are weird. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. No. Okay. We got good evidence. All right. These guys look. No. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Well, that's where all the best guys in sidecars come up there.
We're all come from up north. We're all north.
With it. Yeah. It's like it is unbelievable. Yeah. Like the names I rattled off, the champions from up north.
Yeah.
I mean the champions of but they're up north, aren't they?
We all started at Derby.
Yeah.
We all started at Derby.
Yeah. All right. Any case, go ahead. We'll put that next one on Derby this year. Well, it was last year, right? No, it was 2000. Okay.
2021. Yeah, it was.
2020. Okay. Okay, three-wheelers. Here we are on a nice sunny day here in Derby in the Isle of Man.
The championship race for the sidecars is over an 8-lap distance. 6 chairs are in the mix today.
2019, you were racing in the TT. It was your first time, 5th place.
Yeah, we did 1 lap of practice. I didn't even know we qualified. It was a bit nervous, really, setting off down on the start line for race A, I suppose, on doing 1 lap of practice. But it was once you go. You don't think about it again. You just ride your bike and take it as it comes.
How was the ride for you, huh? You're holding on tight here, mate, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty nuts, wasn't it? It was 1 lap of practice. I mean, Brian rode well, and the package underneath was outstanding, wasn't it?
You've got the Crows. They're awesome. The majority of the local guys, they all perform really well.
We just got done with a bit of practice. How did things go this morning?
We didn't get much of a clear run, so we just held back a bit, got qualifying time in and come in. We didn't want to waste any time. Save the motor for the race, come back out for the race.
There we go. Who is going to get the whole shot on this one? It's going to be a pretty ding-dong race, this. Lights go on, and away we go. Who gets the whole shot? Is it going to be Molly? Is it going to be Harry Payne? Is it going to be the Crow Boys? But it's Harry Payne. Dave Molyneux's being closed up by the Crow Boys, and there goes the Triumph. He's blasted past Dave Molyneux, so the Crow Boys up to 2nd place. And the Crow Boys really trying. Sidecar wheel into the air once more. Wow, that's really going. Is he going to make a move and get ahead of Harry Payne? Flying up, and they've got past him. Yep, so the Crow Boys take the lead on the drag once more. 7 now from 45 and 4. They're your front 3. The Crow Boys just pulling away a little bit. Here we go, folks. Oh, Harry Payne and Ollie Ace having gone a long way round. And Dave Molyneux getting a little bit racy at the end here and closing right in. Yeah, so it is number 7 that takes the win from 45 from 4. Ooh, Dave went a little bit of grass tracking there at the end. But number 7 a win for the Crow Boys on the Triumph.
We just ran the first race, and congratulations, guys.
We had to set off 4th, so we had to get past Dave on the first one and then Harry on the next lap. But then after that, we got a clear track, and once the time come up on the dash, we kind of just eased it off to bring it home.
Ryan rode mega, bike's mega, everything's just mega.
We're just developing and trying new things with it this year. It lacks a bit of top-end speed, you see, so we're just trying to solve that problem, make it a little bit faster.
Race number 2 in the way. Good start for Jacko. The Crow Boys get to the lead this time. Only 4 outfits left in. Just really struggling for grip in and out of there. Number 7 from 45. There we go, across the line they go. So that's 2 out of 2 for the Crow Boys today. A lap record for the chairs around here in the clockwise direction.
Our goal was obviously to win the race, but we're just hunting for the lap time, I suppose. We tried for years to get down, and well, we took the lap record by 1.6 seconds. Happy campers going home, I suppose. Here's the freewheeling.
Hope you all enjoyed the show. congratulations to the Pro brothers. Won the first race, and they took the second race too in style. Everybody take care from wherever they are in the world. See you next time. Three-wheeling by the sport, for the sport. Okay. Well, what do you guys have to say? It was a nice day.
I just think it's just a good looking bike, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She does look
Just doesn't get much better than that. Does
Yeah.
It?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think I would look too good on it. Really.
You will.
I don't really fit on it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
Oh yeah, I will.
Got new. We've got new suspension.
Stop talking yourself out of it anyway.
Oh no, I'm just trying to, you know.
That's bad for you. That.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
You're bigging yourself up.
I reckon you won't be doing all this filming. You're going to be on the.
You are going to be, yeah. You'll be begging me to get on the back to go down Bray Hill next time.
Oh yeah.
Get you booked in for a medical.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see that one. Oh well. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, guys.
We'll put some track wheels on the side here and get it on the railway.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting some of you guys up here. We can race up the drive. Huh?
Should be loose on the gravel.
That gravel. I'll pick up some gravel on.
You can put that new wet on the back and we have plenty of grip then.
Yeah.
It's like a tractor tire anyway.
All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think, this here, the other day, we were up at your garage up there.
Yeah.
Up in the north. Right, way up there.
Way up.
Way up there.
Way up north.
We found it. Right, and
right at the top of the world.
But you have a new place up there. You just moved there. Right?
Yeah, we've been in the unit. We've been in the unit up there for probably about a year now. Is it about a year, Dale?
Yeah, a little bit more, but
is it? Yeah, we've only just really built the workshop around the bike, but it was just underneath the mezzanine floor, and it still had all the tools and the benches and all the toolboxes and stuff there. Just we boxed it in to keep it away from the work side, because obviously we're in the business that we have is Northern Fuels, and we're in that same unit, but we just kind of blocked it off and just keep it out the way, stop people fiddling with it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people like fiddling with brake bias and stuff when they come in and standing talking, and so that's no more. No more.
Yeah. So what we did was we just went up there and you guys just talked and gave some. We were there for a while. You guys were rapping quite a bit. Just let you talk about the sidecar
it was good.
world up here and
crack,
Derby and all
good
that.
Laugh.
So we got go ahead, put her on.
I was kind of brought up in it through my old man, but I've always been involved in the race paddock. I always was going to be, because my uncles and stuff raced. I was, like I said, I was brought into it, as Callum was born into it.
The mother was pregnant, and I think, was he passenger night? Or passenger. I can't remember who the driver was.
I think it was Kenny Howells, he was passenger.
The mother fell into labour, and did he do the race or not?
Yeah.
Oh, he did the race. I was born when he was racing, so I was born in TT week. Well, he was racing, I think. So I am known as the TT baby. So that's pretty much how we got brought into the racing.
We started racing together, and well, it wasn't even racing. We went doing some track days. We never even spoke about racing sidecars together. It was just, we always wanted to do it, but we were never going to do it together. Yeah, we started doing some track days on it because we did try it at TT 2015, but it was just teething problems after teething problems. And then the rider that was riding it just kind of fell out of love with it, because I can see where he's coming from, because he just wanted to do the TT as we were trying to develop a machine for the TT. So it was sat in the unit with a cover over it, and I just said to the old man, I said, can we take that bike out Derby for a run and just go and have a play on it? And ever since that day it was, we carried on going out, getting faster and faster and faster, and then We went to Anglesey in end of 2016, one of our first race meetings, and we had a big accident and nearly wrote it off.
She went to Birchall's for a bit of service.
Yeah, went down to LCR in Mansfield there with Ben and Tom, and they straightened it all up, repaired it, and then we went up and put it together. And I'm sure we went and did a race meeting straight after that. Callum went off to ride with Mike Jackson, who's another Manx rider over here. Then I had Harry Payne. Me and Harry Payne teamed up for a season. We did well. Me and Harry, you know, we went faster every time we went out. We were constantly, you know, like I said before, trying to make it better every time we went out. And then we decided that we were going to go back together on it, as in me and Callum were going to go back together on the
went to
bike.
Brand Hatch. It's another thing. It wasn't even planned either. It was where you come to Brand Hatch.
Cadwell Park? No, we went to Dorrington Park.
Oh yeah.
And it was me and Harry who were supposed to be racing. And Callum wanted a signature, and he wasn't racing that weekend, so he came with us for the crack anyway. And we were on our way down to Dorrington Park. I think we were about an hour away. And Callum said to Harry, "Can I jump on for the day and get a signature, and then you jump on?" And I was a bit, because I hadn't raced with him for a while, and obviously I'd got faster. And you know, you start relying on your passengers. You get a trust with your passenger. And yeah, we went to Dorrington Park. Callum jumped on the first day. And we were doing good times, to be honest. You know, faultless. I thought, bloody hell, this, you know, it's mint. I wouldn't even know I had a different passenger on. And then we come down the start-finish straight, just kicked it into 6th gear, and then it just went whoof and just locked it up. Just like the motor just locked up. And the sidecar, the whole unit went sideways, going down the straight towards Redgate, and I was thinking, not again.
Okay.
This is 2 years after I'd last had him on. We crashed together, and then I just thought, you know what, I'll put him back on, and then we nearly crashed again together. You cracked that.
Oh, that's funny that is.
Can we just clarify which track was it?
It was
Donington
Donington
Park. It was definitely Donington Park, yeah.
Right.
We were in the was it Bemsey race? It was running back to back with the FSRA, so the FSRA were out and then the Bemsey were out, so it was like a thing. So we were watching sidecars whilst racing sidecars. Ideal race meeting that.
They never know where we're going. They just
That's the one thing I miss about racing is actually watching the race at the same time. I really enjoy watching the race, so that's ideal to me. Go out and race and then come off and watch a race as well. It's like,
Oh yeah.
I like watching them too.
Maybe the ACU might let us in there one day with the FSRA. Maybe.
slow down a bit. They might let you in.
Yeah. Fun times, huh? Fun and games
always
here.
fun.
Yeah, we get a story out of the way. We went to PSB. The last time we went away racing PSB, and obviously when you race at PSB, you've got to run that Panther fuels. It's like, you know, the race controlled fuel. So anyway, everybody else has got cans with the taps on them, and we were like the last people to go and get fuel. And I said, "Oh, have you got any taps for this?" And no. And I was like, "Well, I think I've got a spare one from Alton Park anyway." So there we are, carrying them through the paddock, putting them in the back of the wagon. And couldn't figure out a way. Well, tried tipping it, and it was just going everywhere. Like you try pouring it into the funnel, it'd go everywhere. Then the only hose I had, I think the inside diameter was about 2 inches. You know, it's some big hose.
Yeah.
So anyway, I haven't got the lungs to pull it through. I was trying to suck it through, but I realised I wasn't actually trying because I didn't want to do it. So I just go, Big Will. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, just give that siphon, will you? She's like, yeah, right. So he grabs hold of the hose and takes a big drawer on it, and it come out that fast. It was like somebody stuck a load of fuel in your cartridge jet wash and put it in your face, just landed all in his eyes.
Still red from it now.
He still has a twitch from it now. He was, poor boy, he was, yeah.
That was
Didn't look the best that weekend, did you?
I had to spend the rest of the weekend wearing sunglasses. And it wasn't even sunny, but any sort of light would burn my eyes.
The best one was if anybody wanted to find where all this fuel was coming from, because it spilt everywhere. You know, if somebody just flicked a fag at the bottom of the paddock, the whole paddock would have been there. So, yeah, it was raining as well, so that didn't help. When we walked out of the awning, it was like, oh, and there's just fuel running down. It was too late then, we couldn't move the awning.
Give the spot to someone else.
Yeah, I was coming from just next door.
Yeah, no, it's always good fun, isn't it? We always have a good laugh at PSP.
Anywhere we
Well,
go.
any racing, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Will's got his red wine.
We don't seem to stress out much when we go racing, do we? Everyone's sort of chilled out.
Well, Callum does when somebody leaves a dirty plate in the sink.
Yeah,
That's about
Callum
what it
gets
is.
stressy over the dishes.
Yeah.
But that's about it, really. We're all pretty chilled out, and we just everyone knows where they're going and what they're doing, and
Oh, apart
from around the dishes.
Apart from when
All the
you're
cooking.
trying to sleep and someone comes in 2:30 in the morning, pissed as let's just cut that there. Because,
Yeah, I don't know. You know, the neighbours are terrible sometimes in the paddock, aren't they? You know.
Yeah, and teammates are terrible. So.
All right, good. Well, we had a lot of crazy stories, huh?
I could tell you a bit more than
We
that.
could go on for hours here. with
Oh,
these
you could,
crazy
Chris.
stories.
You could.
You can go on for.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got a little snippet crazy story we want to do now. Going back to the baby TT. We want to put that little snippet up,
Yeah,
and we'll get
yeah.
back up. We'll get onto that subject again. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was okay. It was a nice little video, wasn't it?
it's like-
Yeah,
Bring
they kind of
back some
bring back
memories.
memories.
Yeah.
Who was that? John Lowther? and-
John Lowther, yeah, good
he
friend
was
of mine,
back.
yeah.
He's a good mate. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, he's good.
yeah, he's a good. He's
And his
good
brother
fun.
Jake. He's
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah. That's pretty good. So you guys do a little dicey with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a good one at Mallory Park. John will hate me for this. We were at, where were we? I think we were at Anglesey or somewhere like that, Anglesey or Donington or something. I think it was Donington. And I said to John, no, my bike was in the van. And no, it wasn't. It was Alton Park. John was doing FSRA there. Me and Harry went to Alton Park to watch because we were going to Mallory Park the next day on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh no, on the Saturday, and Alton Park was on Friday. And the rumours, because they don't allow the Triumph in the FSRA, and all we did is fall asleep in the van and wake up the next morning with people asking us, how have you got into the race? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, we're just waking up to watch the race and to go Mallory Park next day. We were like that close from getting on the grid, and we had nothing to do with it. It was like people just started rumours.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan and Harry here with that Triumph, and it just escalated. And we had the ACU on the phone, and then we had Pat Hamlin on the phone, and it was just like, I don't even understand how this has got like this. But yeah, we didn't end up getting out. But John said to me, all right, have you ever been to Mallory Park? I said, no. He goes, oh, I'm going to have a word with my missus, see if I can come with you, because he wasn't supposed to be going. And anyway, he was good, yeah, you can go to Mallory Park. So he come down with us, we drove down together, and he kept telling me he was going to show me the way around Mallory Park and how to do Gerards and stuff. And the first race, we had a special cylinder head made, but the oil pressure for the cam time and the tensioner, that had been blanked off, so it ran a manual cam chain tensioner. So anyway, we couldn't figure out why. It sounded like the motor was dead loose, like a clicking noise, but it was because we had the original oil pressure cam time tensioner in, but the oil gallery was blocked off, so there was no oil pressure holding the cam chain. So we went racing on it anyway. I went to Alton Park, and on the first race, we were just tootling behind, and it's so hard to just tootle around to get a signature when you know you can go a bit faster. But anyway, we ended up doing a few laps, and I think we were near enough last, and it was like, I turned around, there was nobody behind. I was like, I'm not having this. So I just give it to it and see if it would hang together. And it did. We finished that race, and then we ended up sat on the front line, the front row of the grid, with John next to us. And I was looking at John, and thumbs up, and I said, right. So then, as soon as the lights went out, it was a close race, but we stayed in front the whole race.
Yeah.
So we ended up beating him in the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he beat us in one, but then we beat him in the other. But then, and the engine still held together.
Yeah.
With no oil pressure on the tension or nothing, it was just ticking away all the time, just horrible noise. But
That's the British engineer.
oh man, hell yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah.
They never break.
Yeah. Oh, now. Okay. How about slideshows?
Yeah, let's have
How about the slideshows? Yeah. Now you guys just chime in.
We'll tell you where they were and what they were. They were.
Okay, we're far away.
That was me and Jason on the parade lap, TT. No, it wasn't. Manx Grand Prix. We did the parade lap there.
What year was that?
Oh, it's 2016. That's the parade lap again.
I've actually turned Jason into an alcoholic now.
Proper burnt him out.
I've burnt him out, so he's done.
Was that the Battleship Grey bike? Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually Ford. I'm not even going to give it away actually because somebody will use it. No, it was Ford RS Stealth Grey. That was me and Harry at Brands Hatch. BSB.
That was the slightly different shade.
Yeah, that only did. I think that must be the sighting lap because it
didn't do many more.
Chain fell off
again.
I think you need a new chain guy.
It was it wasn't. Forgot to put the dust cap on the wheel and had to put in.
Yeah, they don't break down.
That was Cattle Park. First time we went there was with Tony Belsey. He was covering for Jason, I think. Jason couldn't make it away, so good lad Tony. That's the old man at Castan Corner, 2007. I remember you see that Honda wing on the front of the bike there? Well, when I was in school in rural science, I never used to listen to them anything. So I drew that Honda wing, but then I drew the LCR logo first and then put the Honda wing behind it, and that's how you ended up putting that on the front of the bike. I remember that, I think it was like year 8 or something like that, I did that. I've probably still got the old school planner with it in the back of it. That was me and Callum at... Oh, God, where's that?
That's Cadwell, isn't it?
No, we're not focusing me.
I honestly don't know where that is.
So that was a real nice bike. That.
The Anglesey. Yeah, that was the... That was a secret development testing call, like the Caddy dudes. Yeah.
I put that picture, well, not that picture, but of that bike up on Facebook. You guys did like a promotional thing, but professional photography. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember it had smoke or something with it?
Yeah. That's
Remember
right.
all
Yeah.
that?
I think
I
that
put
was
that up
picture.
on.
I don't think where that is now. You can normally tell by the curbs.
Yeah, I'm struggling with where that is. I don't know.
Is it Anglesey?
It might be. Top at the top.
It's wet. Oh, it's wet, isn't it? Is that wet?
Yeah, definitely damp by the looks of it.
Anglesey because it was wet, wasn't it? No, we had that. Other body work for Anglesey. It's got the.
Did we?
It was a different call scheme.
Leave it at that.
That was at Cadwell Park again.
Yeah.
The big man on the left there, that's Dave Hoodsworth. And John's on the right on the right there. Yeah. Jerby, me and Harry. Who's that behind us? Is that Carl Bennett?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
That pink looked good. That's me and Cal went to, when we couldn't do TT, we decided we were going to go to Holland and do a road race called Hengelo. That was ace. That. 33 degrees.
Don't ask me how I got in that position.
That was what he's like in the uterus. That was.
I mean,
Yeah, it's Calm's comfortable.
That was
sleeps like that.
That was the hardest race I think I've ever done, because not physically, just the heat got to you, like your hands, because where your hands are holding on to the bars, the brake disc is like, I don't know, a couple of inches away from you. When it's that hot, I had my hand out like that in the air whilst I was braking, because it was that hot. It was like, and then grab all the bars again.
That there is probably That was one great race meeting. Hengelo and Holland. What a great race.
Mega.
Yeah, it was lovely.
It's hard to see the corners. It's that flat. There's no hills. It's just.
But the tarmac is lovely.
Not very wide though.
No, not enough.
That was when me and Callum first started. That was one of the
Back
first
in the
track
day.
days. Back in the day, the original fairing and paint colours.
2015, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's 16.
Was it?
Still just the same fairing, yeah. When we were ripped
My
off by
helmet,
Chef
Callum's
Pack.
wearing too.
Mm-hmm.
Callum's first sponsorship.
Me and Harry at,
Yeah.
I think that'll be Brands again, I think.
Harry looked like he's put 10 stone on there.
Yeah, that was thanks to them levers, I think.
It does look pretty. That could be me on the back of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
wide
not,
there.
they were not a good set of levers then. I didn't quite like them ones. It's me and Callum at Cadwell Park. Was it Cadwell Park?
I think so. Must be, I don't know.
Looks like you're heading downhill.
Me and Harry at Derby.
Don't behind it.
It's me and Tony at Cadwell Park. With Simon Gilbert behind us. Did a good race with Simon that weekend actually. He flogged us in the first race. I watched him disappear, but then we pulled the finger out with the second one. It's me and Callum at Brands Hatch BSB meeting. That was a good meeting.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Me and Harry when we won our first race.
That Harry again.
He looks like he's wearing American football.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight since them days, hasn't he?
Oh god. They're bad, them levers. It was so bad.
Yours were worse fitting.
Were you not in them levers with him?
I must have been.
You might have been.
Yours fitted you worse than his did, though.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yours were massive.
Oh yeah.
Chris,
I was
to get
bagging
Chris
this
to
in
say
my
that.
arms.
Chris, they'll fit you.
He would. He's still got them.
I think they were
I've
made out of
already done it. I'm
latex.
out. I don't have to go.
No,
I've
you
already
are
did it.
going. You are.
I've already gone. I
You
already
are.
did it.
It's been announced already. You got back in. And it's not getting edited out either.
Callum with his race face.
Focused.
They are. Look, they are. That is.
He's
Concentration.
focused. He's probably
That
just
was a
looking
look
at,
like I don't care about anyone else.
He's probably
I'm
looking at like the girl on the
focused
side
on
of
what
the
I'm
start
doing.
line or something.
I probably was just looking at the Monster girls.
It's all he's focused on.
You're getting it after this race. You're getting it.
It was us. We're at Blaff the Raven. We mate Ori took that picture, I think. Yeah, stood on the Raven, just up on the top near the bus shelter. Oh god.
That doesn't give you much to go off, does it?
That's probably Angus to that.
Was it Donald?
No, it looks too wide. It's too wide to be angled. God.
That's Jeremy. Me and Callum.
That's the first time. One of the first time, don't
I think so, yeah. Me and Tony again at Cadwell Park. Sponsored by JTW. Who runs it for you?
He is.
No, Tony was good. He was. It was nice to have somebody with his experience. Because he can drag you along there and point you in the right direction. He did point me in a. He made us go faster that weekend. Come in and go. Here, there, and help set the bike up. Because to me, it's fresh. But if you really know your sidecars, you'll see that. And Harry will back this up.
Got Yokohama.
That we were running Yokohamas for the first 2 years. And that was so rough. As soon as somebody put an Avon on the back of on the back wheel, it was just transforming the bike. So much grip. That there was like riding on ice with that tyre. But we had them leftovers. I think we had like 3 or 4. But the old man said, just use them. If you can ride with that, you'll ride better with an Avon. So get that on you. That was us this 2020 Derby. Coming into the first corner. There's a Hengelo again, and Benny Stroyer in the front there, and who's that man behind? I can't remember now. We had a good race with your man behind. We ended up getting third there. We were on the F2. The rest of them were on thousands. But it was,
And you want to see the sides of the straight in it. Nice.
yeah, the straights are long on there. That's what Holland's like, big straights and 90-degree corners.
Oh yeah.
It's like bus stops and stuff in it. And
I remember going in that hairpin.
yeah.
Oh.
We were just trying to test ourselves, braking later and later, and we braked a bit too late.
Just got around though.
Yeah. was Hengelo again. Just going up. I think that is just turned second 90-degree right corner. Go back there in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Mega
Not
that
with
thing.
black helmet and black leathers and black outfit
Oh,
in
man.
the heat.
I left it to the last minute to put our levers on. Put your levers on.
You'd have the airline on you all the time. That was when we had a trip to Aintree, yeah. Me and Jason and Callum and Jacko. It was good that. We actually had a good race with Jacko there. Yeah, it was good that.
We'll have to go to Aintree at the end of the year if it's back. It's coming back apparently.
To the light off. Let's big shout out to Howard to get them borders open.
Come on, Howard. Me and Callum at Cadwell Park. That was the last time we've been there now. Not been there since.
Oh, no, I'm a long way.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we did the sighting laps and come in.
Oh, yeah.
Each race we did sighting lap. Had to pull back in. We're having problems with a new bike. That's it. That was at Cadwell Park. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's first corner, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It was TT, just going up through Guthries. That was the race, because I haven't got the orange bib on.
And we've lost a bit of our helmets.
That's it. That's a BSB one again. It was. What year was that? 18 or something, was it?
17?
No, 17 it'll be, yeah, because we got the new Fairing in 18.
Yeah, the Fairing that's when you went to the black one.
That Fairing was the one we crashed with, but it took that was so heavy, that Fairing, after it being repaired.
I think Dad did it for a punishment.
Just give you a really heavy Fairing,
Yeah.
just to remind you every time you took it off.
Slow you down.
Derby where the sparks are flying. She was up a bit high that day.
Yeah, a few more pies for Callum.
Sponsored by Tracy's Picks. Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good shot. That 700. The last little pet talk from the boss.
Yeah, don't blow me bike up.
Yeah, just get down steady.
Don't be riding me dick out, basically.
These boys can blow up a Yamaha as well.
We'll blow anything up, Will.
Rev it too hard, that's right.
Blew a chainsaw up before.
Yeah.
I did have mixed fuel in it, just blew up.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Then I took it down to me.
You were trying to go down Bray Hill on it, though, weren't you?
If you're not blowing up, you're not trying hard enough.
No. But punish it. It's Derby again. Yeah, Derby coming down the back straight. No, it's not. That's the start finish straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
See the marks on the road. That chipping around the front of the chair wheel. That was one lap. We were behind somebody and it destroyed it. One lap.
Fresh out of the paint shop.
Derby Stone.
Derby Stone Park. That was me and Jason back in the day, like when we first really set off.
That was the first one because it's only got the little HCR on the side.
Yeah.
Derby
Poor
Hill
boys.
in the background.
Poor boys, an alcoholic now.
He's done it, burn.
He's an alcoholic.
So are you, though.
So fierce.
Derby again. Well, if you see that bike, it's Derby because that's all it's been.
Yeah, it's never been in Wales.
Yeah, COVID gets in the way now.
I think we spent as of how much 2019 winter was an expensive winter, and
For a
it's
bike we never
only been raced around Derby.
You'd go a bit faster down here if Callum wasn't rubbing.
But like the
him
bike was
before.
ready to go to start of 2020. Bike was ready to go to TT, but we didn't even do TT, and we still changed it all again.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. You get bored, don't you? You need to
Yeah.
keep yourself occupied, trying to find it a little bit faster. But yeah, we made a lot of changes to it now.
Started the day after the Southern.
It did, to be fair.
Yeah.
It did.
As soon as that Yam engine came out.
Oh, yeah, it took about 4 months that thing, didn't it?
Many late nights.
It was.
Well, that was okay. Yeah.
A few photos on
Back
there.
in time.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you guys? What is your experience here now? How do you like the show or?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good crack. Yeah. No, it's
We have to get down some of the other guys.
yeah.
we
You
haven't
need
gotten
to get
everyone yet.
us all in here and have the crack and a bit of banter. Really.
You gotta say one thing though, out of all seriousness, this all wouldn't be possible without the big sponsors behind Sidecars who are willing to put the money in, you know, like Haven Homes and stuff like that. You know, freewheeling. Just say best houses on the island from Haven Homes.
Well, I tell you what, we have
Newcastle town site down there.
Still a house available in Ramsey.
And there's still a house available in Ramsey.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good.
And we got a long bike sale.
Up the Haven.
Yeah, come up there. And where is Haven? Where's Haven Homes?
Well,
what they have a headquarters?
Well, they've got.
I've seen them.
They've got a site in. They have a site in Ramsey that's nearly finished.
Two in the North Shore Road. And
They've done one. They finished the North Shore Road now, and they've just started now putting the show home up in the Castletown. It's called the Meadows. That's going to be a big site. It's
just on Victoria Road, and
96 houses going up.
About half a minute from the 700 track.
Yeah, and their office has made it. The office is about half a minute from the 700 track as well. It's a south-based company, basically. Yeah.
We've got a picture of the bike coming around Castletown Corner, and it's got Maloo Street in the background, and that's the street that Haven Homes' base is on. Yeah.
So we got. I got a photo made and gave it to Dave Lewis, one of the bosses from Haven. So he's put that in his offices now.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, that's what we need. We need to get. See what great guys we have here. I'm talking about you guys here. Right? We have great guys.
Don't forget the guys that behind the scenes as well.
Yeah. Well, we have the behind the scene guys over here. They're always hiding. This guy over here, right?
The hiding.
Wait. But no, really. Serious for a moment, right? We need to get sponsors out there.
Yeah, I mean,
we have a great sport. This is the whole thing. Look at the fun I have. I took it to the next level.
Yeah.
I'm sponsoring the entire sport worldwide through three-wheeling media.
No, it's through the pandemic. I mean, we're so lucky to have such a loyal sponsor to stick with us.
Yeah.
You know, through the tough times it's going through, and they're still here. So
it's a good friendship we have between Haven Homes. That's what you want. You're on a good friendly basis, not anything too serious. You know, we hold our end of the bargain up, and they hold theirs, and it's all good. And we're all smiling at the end of it.
It's a great thing for the sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's a great thing.
Look at the bike. I mean, looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I'd love to be able to have my big name on the side of a bike going around the TT. I'd love it.
We'll do it next year, can't we? Just put Callum up, so.
Oh yeah. Sure. Well, you got the name on there. It's a lot of fun. We get the guys out there. I'm talking to you guys out there that got money in your pocket. Get out there and start sponsoring some of these guys instead of sitting there on the golf course.
Yes.
Get out there and, I tell you, it's the greatest sport. And if you can get the guy, whoever you sponsor can come to the TT. I mean, that is the ultimate. That is the ultimate motorsport.
That is
how can you
it's the
beat
biggest
that?
race in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. You get part of the team. Yeah. What's good about it is you become part of the team. You're in the team.
You know what the biggest thing is? It's a Manx built bike, 2 Manx riders on it, a Manx company with a British engine in it.
Yeah.
The only thing that's not is the Motec. It's Australian, but they still speak English.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so whoever's watching this, get out there and start sponsoring some of these guys. If you don't know who to sponsor, contact me. We
Chris will
can
give you our
put you in
address
touch.
and our phone numbers.
See right
Our
here.
email
These guys already want to get in there, right? Quick here.
I've been waiting for my paycheck for the past 2 years.
I've told you it's in the post. It's just the new postal system. It seems to go around the world.
British
Might do
road
another lap
services.
before it comes back to it.
Okay.
That's the problem.
It is on the way. I promise.
Racing is better than golf.
True.
Golf, all golf does is ruin a good walk.
It's true.
It's playing fair for yourself, really.
Billy from Haven Homes actually plays golf. But I think he's a true sidecar passenger now.
He is.
Oh, yeah, he's another one.
He's,
Billy's been on a sidecar.
Billy loved it.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah, no, I told you at Jury, didn't I? I said Billy's my main passenger.
Yeah.
It's just Callum substituting for Billy.
Oh, Billy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well,
He was supposed to come here.
He's figuring he can get part of the limelight here.
Yeah,
Callum.
Callum's
Billy's really the
Callum's
man.
just covering for him at the minute.
Callum's the poster boy.
Yeah.
He's the boy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What do you have anything else to say here? Or we can wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good. All right.
Go and get some tea.
Yeah. Well, say hi, everybody up north. And,
Right at the top of the world.
Yeah. Well,
We'll see you.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
what it is. It's the
jeez.
top
We
of the
will
world, that's why
see you.
That's where you're from there.
And we'll see you on the 19th.
Oh. Yeah, they got my number here. Yeah, they got my number. Okay, guys. Good night to everybody, wherever you are, or wherever you are. If it's good morning. In any case, remember our slogan: three-wheeling, by the sport, for the sport.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Take care.
Thank you very much.
See you later.